I woke up this morning, I rubbed the sleep out of my eyes, I grabbed my phone off my nightstand and started checking notifications. One of those notifications was from TikTok, so I hop on TikTok and I start scrolling a little bit, and one of the first few videos that I see is a guy that's cheating on DMZ. Blatantly cheating, he has overlay on, we can see everything, he's not hiding it. So I reach out to these guys, they have a clan, and one of them lets me spectate and ask him a few questions. Now, this conversation did go on for a couple of hours, but in this conversation, he tells me where to play or where not to play, what's up with Ricochet, how bad it is, who's cheating, who's not cheating, and the overall landscape of what DMZ is in 2025. Now, because this was a 2.5 hour long conversation, I'm going to break this video up into a series of 15 to 20 minute videos. So that way you're not sitting through a whole 2-hour conversation. It's just not going to do well for the algorithm. I don't think you guys are going to stick around for the whole 2 hours at one time. So if you want to keep up with this series, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that you got notifications turned on. And I'll upload these videos every few days and you guys can keep up with the conversation. So without further ado, let's get into the conversation and we'll talk about it in the comment section below. Let me start off here.
All right.
If somebody wants to cheat in specifically Call of Duty, DMZ, how easy is it to get into?
How easy? No, super easy. Just a website.
It's just
it depends what you do. I mean, I say it's easy. It's a complicated. Sometimes it can be a complicated process depending on your computer.
Right. So that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you got to turn a lot of security stuff off. But like whenever you get them, it'll explain it how to do everything. Like they come with like a guide.
Gotcha. Okay.
And some are more complicated than others.
So again, when I was watching Burger, he was using a different overlay than you have.
Correct.
His looked a lot different.
He's using Fecurity.
Security? What is it?
No, Fecurity with an F.
Fecurity. Okay. How many different? I mean, and because my channel is DMZ based, how many different DMZ cheat providers are out there?
I'd probably say just the ones I know. I mean, at least 20, but a lot of them people don't use.
At least 20, but a lot of them people don't use.
Yeah.
And what's the reason behind that?
The other ones suck.
They suck. Good. And when we're gauging like which ones are good and which ones are bad, like what are the metric that we're using?
Like how good, you base it off of like one ESP. So the reason Burgers doesn't use EO, which is what most people in DMZ use, like I would say like 98% of the people that I know that are cheating, whether it be like our clan or rival clans, they're using EO. It's the strongest. You barely miss shots. It can shoot through a lot better, like a lot more stuff. It's just better. It's the best.
What do you mean? You can
Security.
Wait, what do you mean you can shoot through more stuff?
It's stronger. The aimbot's just stronger.
Oh, like gotcha. The aimbot's
stronger.
So not you said 98%. Okay.
Yeah.
So and is that what you're on right now? Is EO?
Yeah. Yeah. It's engine owning.
And engine owning. Now, Activision just sued engine owning. And we thought they shut down.
That was in 2022. So here's the thing about that, because I used to be in law enforcement, so I know a little bit about how this works. They're not a United States-based company. They can sue them all they want. They don't have to follow the rules of America. They're not. The company is in South Sudan, I think. It's in the Middle East somewhere. So they don't have to abide by our rules. They're not in this company, or they're not in this country.
But I thought. They sued them. They won a bunch of money, and then they had to shut down, or they bought, or they owned them, or something like that. Is that not how that works?
No, negative. No, you can look all over. All right, Charlie, catch you later. Yeah, no, for sure. That's definitely no. They're not an American-based company.
So the win over engine owning doesn't really have any real life meaning behind it.
It was 3 years ago. Was that in 2022 or something?
So engine owning or EO is still just just going through business as normal. Okay. They're still providing and stuff like that. Everybody's still using them.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send my buddy a link because he wants to hop in here. He can also help with it too because he knows a lot about it. He has a buddy that helps with security development and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Send him. Or can anyone invite anybody in this Discord?
No.
Yep, you can.
Okay. And is he the one you're playing with right now?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
He is immigration.
You son of a...
This is immigration.
What's up,
buddy?
immigration? What's up, brother?
How are you, man?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, making it.
All right, cool. Hey, so I was asking Street, like, we were going over just kind of briefly, if you kind of weren't listening, or if you didn't hear him in game chat, I was just saying, hey, because I was watching Burger play earlier, and he was on a different cheat provider. He was on Fecurity. Street says he's on EO. What provider are you using?
EO.
EO.
Same with the street.
Now, why would somebody choose EO over Fecurity?
Each one has their own perks and disadvantages.
For sure.
It's the guide for cheat for Fecurity is a lot easier.
Yes, it is. And it has better graphics. You've probably seen that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I did notice whenever I hopped into Street stream. I was like
they're using fucking crayons or something.
Yeah, I was like, his looks a lot better than yours, but then Street, he's like, yeah, but mine works a lot better than his.
Yes.
A lot better.
Okay. And that just comes down to like just coding and just building it out. And you know,
probably,
you've been doing this for a lot longer.
They probably just had. Oh yeah, they have for sure. They probably just have better coders and they built it stronger.
Gotcha.
So up close, they're about even. So up close, Fecurity hits about the same as EO, but when you start getting into distance, like I had a 413 meter Cronin squall kill yesterday.
That's crazy.
With a candid laser.
Here.
It was on another cheater, but
okay. I want to get into other cheaters later on. But I'm just kind of interested in like, because we were talking about the ease of access to cheating, and she was saying it's pretty easy. Like you really just go to the website.
Buying the PC, a lot of people just it's expensive.
And so we're talking about PCs.
$300 console.
What kind of rig are you guys using?
I just got like a normal, like I just went to Walmart and bought one because I'm impatient. I didn't feel like building it or anything like that, and I was kind of new to it, so I just kind of wanted one to do this, like cause I don't want to play anything else.
You don't play anything else?
No.
Just
we are gonna like when Delta Force.
Yeah.
This is what people don't get about us specifically. Like we didn't cheat for a long time.
When we say a long time, like I mean, kind of gauge that window for me.
I started playing. Crafty, when we start playing, I started playing season 2 of DMZ.
Okay.
And did you play with other people in season 1?
Season 1.
Yeah,
and did y'all play the other COD titles before MW2?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. And you guys weren't cheating on those titles?
No, I've never cheated before.
Okay.
DMZ went to crap, and we just got tired of it. Like Activision wasn't doing anything. Nobody was like we're losing. Like where we would get to, because we were good. Don't get me wrong. I was a 4+ play KD player, but you don't beat, aimbot. You just don't.
Right. So,
like,
I kind of want to get into that a little bit later too because I think that's an interesting topic.
For sure.
But
yeah, we need to stay a little bit on topic here.
Yeah. And so I forgot kind of where my train of thought was going, or what I.
Oh, you're talking about rigs.
Yeah, rigs. So you guys.
You don't need anything special, but.
So you how much was your PC that you bought from Walmart?
Mine was about $1,000.
About $1,000. Immigration. What about you? How much was your PC?
1,300.
$1,300.
Yeah,
you guys can easily play and stream in 1080p.
Yeah.
You gotcha. Okay, cool. Now, Street, earlier you pulled up an Xbox menu.
Mm-hmm.
What was that all about?
You can mirror.
You can mirror.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not cheating. I'm on an Xbox, and it looked like you were on Xbox.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So Microsoft owns Xbox.
That's correct.
So, which is what most PCs are that people game on.
Right. And so
you can play through an Xbox app.
So you're playing through the Xbox app that's on PC.
Yep.
And why not like Steam or BattleNet?
Shadow bans.
Shadow bans. You get so the risk of getting shadow banned or permaban
Oh,
on
yeah.
Xbox is
They're
a
just
lot lower,
annoying.
or
Like, they don't- yeah, it's pretty much zero.
how much of what percentage of
You
players
see this guy with the Tempest over, right?
I
Teabagging
do.
out.
Yep, I see him.
if you had to guess, what percentage of cheaters are using the Xbox app?
I don't know, because we
It's
just
pretty new.
found out about it. Typically, we're pretty new. I have a buddy that did it, which I'd imagine you could do it the whole time. So I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I think a big one that does it is Eddie Mapwipe.
Eddie
I'll call him
Mapwipe.
now. Oh yeah, you don't know Eddie?
I know Eddie Mapwipe. He was just in my
Yeah.
chat a couple days ago. What do you?
I'm convinced he uses walls.
You're
Just 'cause
convinced
I-
he uses
100% he
walls?
does.
I don't think he uses aimbot. I think he's got good aim. I'll give him that. But if you guys remember Eddie Mapwipe from back in season 2 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
he was decent, but nothing like how he's playing now. And it wasn't until he like all of a sudden he started streaming, and then all of a sudden he looks like he's really good.
So you're convinced he is, but you're not 100% sure.
No, I can't be 100% sure. He ain't going to admit to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of know how I play with walls,
He 100% is playing with walls.
and it
He's
sure
calling me
looks
out
like
before I
it.
didn't say a damn thing. Didn't shoot nobody. That's what's
There's
going
just
on.
certain-
Immigration.
There's just
I mean,
certain
yeah,
things-
cheating.
That's
there's
a
certain
pretty.
things people do
Yeah, cheating.
that you won't notice it. I mean, it's just like Black Ops 6. A lot of the streamers in Black Ops 6 and stuff, they don't use aimbot. They use walls. Walls is better. Well, if you had to pick between walls or aimbot, walls is better. Gives you way more information.
I mean,
You
are
can see
there
the
just
gun.
like telltale signs that you guys
Yeah,
like
for sure.
know for sure? So
For
you're
sure.
so without knowing for sure, you're at least 100% convinced that he is using
Yes.
walls. But
Yeah,
you
I'm
have no
convinced
proof.
because-
You
yeah,
don't have any proof of that.
Correct. Yeah, he's not going to admit to it. He's one of those guys. Because
Gotcha.
he doesn't want to be labeled as one of those guys. I don't care. I do what I do, and I own up. to it.
Exactly. I mean, and that's because when I popped up on Burger's stream, like he had the layover on his stream, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I specifically have never seen this. And when I hopped in your stream, Street, you didn't have your overlay on originally at first either.
Oh no, I usually don't because it's a lot. Like it can be a lot on your screen, and like
Mhm.
when people are watching me play, like I feel like on the stream it's just a lot for people to look at.
So, do you have a second monitor that you use that has an overlay that doesn't disrupt the gameplay?
No, that's a DMA.
Oh, that's a
You're talking about a
DMA.
DMA. You're talking about a DMA. That's when you have it hooked up so your cheats are on one. You know how they always accuse
Oh,
streamers
okay,
of,
okay,
like, looking up at another screen.
okay.
That's a DMA.
I mean, but that's kind of been. I mean, I stream. I have 3 monitors. I'm always looking at
Right.
chat on a different screen. Like that doesn't
Right.
really
Yeah,
mean
and that's the
anything.
thing is like I cheat, and like I think that would be difficult to do, to have your cheats on one monitor and just be looking and look like that can. I feel like that's gonna get you killed more than just playing regularly. I don't think they do that. I think they have it on their monitor because you can turn it on and off. You know, when you're streaming, obviously you've seen when you're streaming on TikTok, I can
Mhm.
turn them off to where nobody else can see them.
Right. But I mean,
Overlay.
but you still get. I mean, so when it's not on your screen, obviously, I mean, you don't get the. You don't have the overlay. So do you just rely on
Like,
aimbot?
that bitch.
No, just because you can't see the overlay doesn't mean I can't. Like when I
Oh,
stream
got
on
it.
TikTok, yeah, I can stream on TikTok to where it won't show the overlay.
Gotcha. But if you were to stream like to Twitch or YouTube,
I don't know about that. I've
Gotcha.
never done it with
You can
that,
turn them off. You can
but
turn
I'd
'em off.
imagine you still can. I
gotcha.
imagine there's a way. So like with TikTok, because all of them have like a TikTok studio, YouTube studio, that kind of
Mhm.
thing. They have a game display to where you can just stream the game.
Got
And
it.
how and then I changed it to Windows capture, which that's when you can see the overlay. It's not just the game.
Now, earlier you mentioned that I gotta write some of this stuff down. Earlier you mentioned that you played I do have a ton of questions here, but we're going
No,
through the
ask away,
conversation,
man.
and I'm
Ask away,
and I'm
buddy.
thinking of more questions. You said you started playing. You played older COD titles, but you started playing DMZ season 1, season 2. The two of you guys.
I
How
started season 3.
season
He started
3?
season 2. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
That's what
how
it's
far
called.
into DMZ did you guys decide? You know what? I'm gonna load up the overlay.
When they walked away from caring if
Yeah,
it was
for
going to
sure.
be
It was
good.
well after. It was
Yeah.
well after because Black Ops 6 had already came out, so we were past
So-
Modern Warfare. I didn't even cheat in DMZ when Modern Warfare 3 was out yet.
Okay. So
It wasn't
realis-
until. Oh, go ahead.
So
Sorry. You cut
yeah,
that.
no. So that's recently because BO6 just came
Mhm.
out last November.
I just started doing this in
March.
no, mine was December because I just moved to Florida. I bought my PC when I moved to Florida, so I'm back in Oklahoma now.
Okay.
Mine was March.
And you said you
February-
started.
No,
And you said you
yeah, mine
started
was March.
cheating just recently, like whenever BO6 came
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Why? And you said, but you mentioned you were a 4KD player before you started cheating.
Right. Correct.
Why not move on to BO6 and instead result
I did
to
for a
cheating
while.
in the
No, I did for a while, but I just get bored with Warzone, and
Get bored
I didn't
with
have a
Warzone.
lot of people. I didn't have a lot of people to play with because all of our people still wanted to play DMZ.
Mhm.
And so like I didn't play with Crafty for a while because I was in he'll tell I was in Black Ops 6 and I played for a while, but it's it gets old. I like this kind of fighting. It's more tactical. It's
Right.
more
And I can agree.
Everyone
Like
away from
you got more to lose. You know, 'cause,
I
you
play.
die, you lose your best and all. Warzone, because I played Resurgence.
Right.
You die, you come back. You die, you come back. You
I
die,
don't
you
like
come
it.
back.
I don't like Resurgence.
You don't
And
have to.
I'm okay with Warzone too. I'm okay with playing Warzone, but I personally like the slower tactical feel of an Infinity War
Correct.
game. You know.
It feels more like a team rather than just individual who can get the most kills in.
Right, right. And a lot of people just gravitate toward DMZ because it's an entirely different game mode. It's not Warzone. It's not multiplayer. It's kind of like a sandbox.
Yeah, which here come August, we're probably going to switch over to Delta Force. When
Right
they get
now,
controllers
okay.
for it.
Question: are you guys going to cheat in
No, we
Delta
won't.
Force?
Negative.
And why not?
Well, if it's not a problem and nobody else is cheating and it's not a huge problem, we'll play normal, just like we did in DMZ for a long time.
But like the FPS genre of gaming is just chock full of cheaters. You look at Counter-Strike, Battlefield, Call of Duty, even
And if
Delta Force.
it becomes a problem to the point where then yeah, sure, I will. Like I like winning.
Right.
I like winning.
A
And
winner.
And however I got it, if that's how other people are playing, that's how I'll play.
Now, is there like a threshold to where you guys would be like, you know what, like I got killed by a cheater today for the first time. Okay, I'm loading it up.
No, it would have to be a problem.
Gotcha.
Like it would have to be like, okay, nobody's doing anything about it. This is obviously a problem.
Now, do you think Delta Force apparently has a very strong anti-cheat, right? And they're catching DMAs and they have these lifetime bans and stuff like that. Now, does that deter you from cheating over there?
Absolutely. What'll deter me from cheating is if there's an anti-cheat, but if the game can be fun and I don't have to, because we played and you can't even make it to Damascus.
Right.
You can't.
Right.
And
it's tough.
That gets annoying.
Especially
when like
today's
you're on
DMZ.
a good streak, you're rolling. Because DMZ is a game like where you lose if you're not cheating. If you lose one game, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to regain, and that just snowballs. And so then you're losing. You lose one game to cheaters.
I
You
played
lose all your stuff.
I played.
And now it's like
I played the other day and got just absolutely wrecked for 8 straight hours. 8 straight hours. I was just getting wrecked. It was so was so bad.
Yeah, you can't play DMZ anymore without it. It's just they let the game go. They're not doing anything. Shadow bans don't do anything.
But they're
annoying.
Call
but
of Duty titles. We know that.
Yeah, Ricochet's terrible.
Not just Ricochet, just Activision in general. Like they're only going to support this game for a year and then they're on to the next one.
Right. So there's no long term, and DMZ's a tough game. It's not a war zone. There's a lot more to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Delta Force looks so appealing.
Yeah, Delta Force moved to console here.
I'm
actually making a video on that.
Delta Force looks very appealing.
Straight, Yo Soy's in here.
Yeah, I've seen that crafty. I don't know if it's him or not.
It was
It's
in
not
here?
Yosoi and Bingo. So yeah, we have rival cheaters. So like that's another thing we can get into after you want to get all this is get into the dynamic of a cheater versus cheater fight, because those in itself are fun.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
it's more difficult, which we can get into that and we can stay on track a little bit because that's
Okay.
a whole different thing.
Because, and that's kind of like a good segue into the next topic, because my next topic was like a bounty board. I heard
We have one.
somebody else, I don't know who was playing with Burger earlier, but he said the guy that was playing with him said, I'm going to put his ass on a bounty board. And
Yep.
I'm assuming that you guys are just looking for that person. You are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Now, you guys aren't actually paying money. It's just really just kind
No.
of like a hit list, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
And you
have
just
them.
make it your MO, just go in there and find that person and just disregard everybody else and go kill that guy, or what?
Yeah, we'll do that. Like you're about to see one right here, right now.
Right there, he's a
Like,
cheat.
I know.
Yes.
What are you doing, crafty?
Thought you were over here behind me.
No, I knew they were coming. I'd stay behind the rocks, man.
I'll let you guys get through this
Freaky.
fight.
Freaky.
Get my
Freaky.
shit. He's gonna fucking start bombing.
Miss me. Hey, Freaky, you want to not put it on us?
He'll buy.
You don't see Yosoi? The other side of the hill.
That guy's a cheater.
Yes.
Yes.
That's power. He is wearing a rook skin.
Get another one. Send it, freaky.
Yeah.
There's nobody near you.
So somebody was in the chat earlier that was with Power. Power's just another cheating clan.
Correct.
And you guys
Yeah,
don't like those
You're
guys.
talking about Casito.
Yeah, that person, Casito.
Move closer.
I don't really feel comfortable doing
To
that.
your left, there's a guy flying right at you.
Yeah. You go after Yo. I'll worry about these. He's over
Research
on
center.
Yeah,
Research
research center.
He can see you too, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, he's using the exact same thing we are. I am.
Okay. Now, I saw a video, I'm not going to name names, but I saw another content creator make a cheating video, and the cheaters in that video were just
Keep putting
horrible.
bomb drones.
Keep putting bomb drones. Keep putting bomb drones. I'm
Yeah,
aware.
no. Just keep putting bomb drones. Keep putting bomb drones. He's got stopping power now and street. Watch it. Strip blade up street.
Got him. He's dead.
Get him. Bitch.
And you don't like these guys.
Yeah, chupla.
You what?
You don't like this guy.
No, I don't. I don't
It
like
depends which one it is, really. Some of them are pretty don't know how to lose. Like, and they start getting real personal.
I mean, but whenever you're cheating and you're fighting somebody else who's cheating, at that
You gotta
point,
be
the table's I mean, everything's equal there, right?
correct.
So would you say that there's a skill level still involved? I mean, like that's needed
absolutely.
for cheating?
Oh yeah, there's a level to it. Just
So
like people think, oh, you get cheats, you get cheats, I'm gonna kill everybody. Well, okay, that works with most people. Like, if you're running across your average DMZ player who's not cheating, and even then, if you can still suck with them, and they'll kill you. Like, because it's a lot on your screen. So
Right.
if it's a lot, if that can get and you can't see behind you. So if you're not constantly paying attention, to the information that's given to you, what gun they have, they can still kill you.
Right. I mean, I've killed
And
cheaters
especially
before. I've seen
Sure,
other streamers kill cheaters before.
You probably killed way more than you know.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to hear. I probably killed more than I know.
100%. Because they're not all good.
Right, because in Cross's video, he was interviewing 2 cheaters, and they were absolute dog water at the game.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like their
I think I know
movement
the
was
video you're
bad,
talking
their
about.
game awareness was bad. They were just
Yeah, I mean,
dying every freaking raid.
you can see me play, and like if I really want, I don't need to because I'm good at it. But like I can drop shot, I can jump, I can do all those movement things. Like
Do you feel like the reliability on the cheat would hinder your, your growth as
normal
a
gameplay?
player?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. It's a skill. You'll lose it. So like if I were to go to turn the cheats off, it would take me a second to adapt back to just
Actually, like aiming, rotational aim assist, and stuff like that. Now, do most PC, cheaters, are they playing on PC?
Yeah, you
like
have to be on PC.
I'm not PC, but like mouse and key, or people on controller?
It differs. It differs. It's all preference based.
It's all preference.
Yeah. So like my buddy from TNT, Popeye, he plays on mouse and key.
And really, it just comes down, like you said, it's just preference. You don't get a benefit one over the other.
No. I wouldn't say.
Gotcha. Now, you guys have been playing Ashika for a little while now.
That's all we play, really.
It's all you play. And what's the reasoning behind playing Ashika only?
I'm lazy. I don't like Ashika because I get bored. Because it takes so much time to get from place to place.
You mean Al-Mazrah?
Or Al-Mazrah, yeah, Al-Mazrah. Yeah, it just takes so long. That's why I never really liked it. I never even really played it before. I like everything to be right here.
Right.
Like, that team's right there. I don't have to go very far to get them.
But how many players or teams are really spawning on Ashika on any given raid?
18 people.
Is it always filled with 18 people?
No. If there's 6 teams.
6 teams. They got solos coming in here, so duos and stuff like that.
Right. Correct, yeah.
But 6 teams. So, you're banking on, 18 people to be in here at the very maximum.
Right.
And that's enough. And how quickly can you clear out an Ashika lobby?
What's the fastest or what's the normal?
Normal.
3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes. Now, that doesn't get boring to you to be on here just every 5 minutes, just killing the, people, maybe even the same people that are just Ashika diehards.
I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to get that boring.
It doesn't.
I have no idea.
It doesn't suck to just win all the time. Doesn't it take the competition out of it?
You don't?
No, because we don't win all the time.
Yeah, but you're winning the most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah. Which I like that.
And you like to win. You don't care. You like, I just want to win.
Right. Well, because here's the thing, though, is I don't like getting all like my Damascus and my guns and all this, and then I'm not cheating. You might not catch a cheater lobby for a few games.
And when you say cheater lobby, where it's just a majority of the lobby cheaters, or just somebody in the lobby?
This game right here, if we weren't cheating, we lose. He's gonna kill us.
Oh, that guy. What was his name?
Yosoi.
He would have killed y'all. And that was the only cheater that you know of that was in this lobby?
I didn't even know he was in the lobby. He's the only one in this lobby, yeah. But it only takes one. He's gonna take all 3 of us out.
Gotcha.
Because their power, they're good. Like they know how to use their stuff.
Where was it? Straight, don't pull me.
I'm out too.
And talking about power and the cheating community, are there just an abundance of cheating clans out there that have their own little crew and